Breaking news, the new Lucid Air Sapphire just beat a Chiron, an S Plaid, and a Panigale V4 in a drag race. How did Lucid come up with such a car? Does this make the Sapphire the fastest car in the world? Let's find out. After launching the Lucid Air, Lucid Group has showcased their new sedan, Lucid Air Sapphire, which comes under their high-performance brand, Sapphire. The manufacturer claims that the Air Sapphire is the world's first fully electric luxury super sports sedan. Lucid Motors isn't shy about wanting to surpass all other EV makers, especially Tesla. They have already begun with the Lucid Air electric sedan because they are very serious about creating the best electric vehicle in the world. These cars are among the most luxurious and powerful electric cars you can buy. The Model S Plaid, however, still outperforms all other Lucid Air vehicles in terms of speed. Lucid wasn't going to let that slide, so they released the Lucid Air Sapphire. So what powers the Sapphire? The Air Sapphire will come with a 3-electric motor setup. 2 of them will be positioned on the rear axle, while a single motor will power the front axle. This new 3-motor setup, which is developed and manufactured by Lucid itself, gives it an immense amount of power, thereby propelling the Sapphire to illegal speeds in such a short amount of time. The total power output of the Air Sapphire is rated at around 1200 HP, which makes it the most powerful sedan in the world. When compared, the standard Lucid Air produces 1050 HP. Despite producing 150 HP more, there have been no compromises in terms of rear legroom, a voluminous trunk and frunk, and driving efficiency. The battery pack has been upgraded with a higher power and more precise thermal logic. That's tremendously impressive in a full-size, fully electric luxury sedan, and potentially makes the new Sapphire Blue car the most powerful production sedan on the market, beating out the previous record holder, the Tesla Model S Plaid. So how fast is the Sapphire? Lucid claims that the Air Sapphire can hit 62 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds, 100 miles per hour in less than 4, and will do a standing quarter mile in under 9 seconds. Lucid says that these figures are achievable without the extra cost of equipment upgrades or preconditioning routines. Crazy, isn't it? Now, let's check out the design, which helps Sapphire reach these insane figures. The Sapphire Edition pairs a number of the features from Lucid's lower trim models, like the Dream Edition and the Grand Touring Performance Edition. The twin rear drive unit gets 2 500-kilowatt inverters that are based on those in the Dream Performance Edition, plus customary planetary gear reduction units. That rear setup allows for torque to be applied to each wheel in opposite directions, so that the Sapphire Edition will get more stability and control. The system can also apply regenerative braking to individual rear wheels to make the large sedan corner more precise. Lucid says that the twin rear drive unit also gets new heat exchanger technology and an increased coolant flow rate. While the company said that they've upgraded the battery system for higher power and better thermal regulation, it didn't release specific details at the time of release. When going big on power, you have to go big on brakes, suspension setup, and tires too. The good thing is, the Sapphire gets carbon ceramic brakes and bespoke Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires that allow it to come to a standstill from crazy speeds without any fuss or drama, and to put that massive power on the road cleanly without any effort. Lucid also changed the spring rates, gave the Sapphire higher damping, added sway bars, and upgraded the power steering and ABS. The Sapphire Edition will also get custom composite wheels and a special set of tires, 20 inches at the front and 21 inches at the back, made of a compound that offers a combination of low rolling resistance and high grip, similar to a Cup 2 tire. Lucid will also offer a set of wheel shields that can be attached via the center locks to the wheels to help make them more aerodynamic and efficient for longer, more leisurely drives. In addition to all the performance bits, the Sapphire Edition gets some visual changes as well, most importantly, the exclusive to Sapphire blue exterior and a new stealth trim look that smokes out the bright work, including the side view mirrors and the added duckbill spoiler at the rear. The fenders are slightly wider at the rear by about 24 mm according to Lucid, and the front gets wider by 12 mm. But what makes the car more impressive is that even with the additional motor, the interior space and packaging all fit within the same footprint as the standard Lucid Air. Interior space and luggage space won't diminish with the Sapphire Edition, and the vehicles will be built on the same line as the rest of the Airs being assembled at the company's factory in Arizona. Now, let's get inside the Sapphire. The Lucid Air Sapphire will be getting a special interior theme called the Sapphire Mojave. This theme will be exclusive to the Sapphire variant and will not be available on any of the lower variants, even as an option. The Sapphire gets black leather and Alcantara seats with special sapphire blue stitching. Even the headliner and the steering wheel are covered in Alcantara suede. The blue theme is evident throughout the car, right from the exterior color to the interior as well. The seats have a blue finish. Even the center console has a bluish tinge, which is in line with its name, Sapphire. The sporty two-spoke steering as well is very appealing and lifts the overall cabin ambiance. The Sapphire is packed with features that make it perfectly suitable for the tag of being a luxury saloon. The Sapphire is available with many amazing features that are usually available only in super luxury cars. To begin with, it gets no physical controls in the interior, and all the controls are to be used through the huge touchscreen. One high-resolution screen is for the instrumentation and the other driver information, while the other bigger touchscreen in the center is for controlling all the car's functions like HVAC and media. Although some people, including me, don't really fancy this kind of setup, as it forces the driver to take his eyes off the road to adjust even the smallest of the things, like the climate control system, it makes the interiors look spotless and clutter-free. We all know that one of the biggest reasons that the S Plaid is famous is for its semi-autonomous driving mode, and that's why Lucid introduced the Dream Drive. Dream Drive is Lucid's platform for semi-autonomous driving. This comes as standard in the Sapphire, while it is available as an option in the lower and cheaper variants of the Air. This makes it on par with the Tesla Model S Plaid, which also gets semi-autonomous driving tech and is in fact famous for it. The Sapphire variant comes with Drive Dream Pro, which is the most advanced semi-autonomous driving tech from Lucid. It's good to know that this feature is standard on the top-spec Sapphire and not optional instead. It uses a slew of sensors along with LiDAR to keep a check on the surroundings and steer, accelerate, or decelerate the vehicle accordingly without any driver input whatsoever. However, it is still only semi-autonomous, and hence, it is always recommended to keep an eye on the road to keep the vehicle in human control. However, having these luxurious features as standard makes the vehicle just that much more desirable. So, how does it feel to drive the Lucid Air Sapphire? Thanks to the low center of gravity, the Lucid Air Sapphires promises extremely reassuring handling. The batteries are designed and placed in such a way that they bring down the center of gravity and hence allow the Sapphire to offer a leech-like grip and handling. The Sapphire also receives a stiffer suspension setup that massively improves the handling as compared to the standard Air. The already existing Air is a brilliant handler in itself, and hence, a massive improvement over that in the Sapphire is a huge achievement in itself. The batteries are placed on the floor of the chassis, and hence, the heaviest part of the powertrain lies at the lowest point, thereby bringing the center of gravity down and making the car more stable and a capable handler. Did you know the Lucid Air Sapphire is one of the slipperiest cars on sale today? This is because of Sapphire's coefficient of drag of just 0.21. But how does it help the Sapphire? This aids acceleration, top speed, and range positively, thereby making the Sapphire much faster. This also gives it the capability to reach speeds over 200 miles per hour with relative ease. These brilliant aerodynamics play a huge role, especially when speeds increase, and help Lucid to eke out just that much higher top speed from the incredible machine. So what is the price that is set by Lucid for this silent beast? Lucid says that the new Sapphire Edition will start at $249,000, which is $69,000 more than the Grand Touring Performance and is significantly more expensive than even the Tesla Model S Plaid. However, Lucid is confident that the Sapphire will have takers even at this price, considering the exclusivity that it would offer to the prospective owners. Do you think Lucid can overtake Tesla in the future, or have they done it already? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.